All right, manatees, as promised, here is your Math Chapter 1 test. Now, we are doing this together in class during our meet on Tuesday. You will only have access to the test on Tuesday. What will happen is if you're absent or if there's not enough time to complete, I will have some private sessions with those who need it on Wednesday, but there will not be any extra time beyond Wednesday. So pay very close attention because in this video, I will go over each individual question and give you some suggestions and strategies. All right, in this question, remember you always have the option to click your speaker. And since you'll be taking your test with me during the meet and you will be on mute, you can do this. Keep in mind, my number 1 will not be the same as your number 1. However, you will have the very same 15 questions. All right. So, select the model that shows number 15. Select the true statement. So you're going to be looking at the model for A, the model for B, and the model for C. Which one of these shows 15 and which one of these statements is true? Now in this question, we have quick picks, right? And the directions are telling us to select the picture below that could be used to show the number 53. So I'm looking at the number 53. I need to find which one of these quick picks represents 53. Same type of question here. Select the picture below that could be used to show 44. Now keep in mind, we learned how to represent numbers different ways, so make sure that you are counting each quick pick to decide if that is the correct answer. And you know, we always do our work on our scrap paper before we make our choice. So when you sign in tomorrow during our meet, make sure you have your scrap paper with you and your pencil. I will stop our meet and tell you to get your materials, so it would be a good idea if you have yours before I even say something. Next question, what is another way to write the number 43? So we learned we could write it like this picture with 4 10s and 3 1s, but what is another way? Maybe expanded form? I'll give you a hint. It's not A, and here's why. 4 10s and 13 1s, well, that would give me an extra 10, which would mean I would have 53, not 43. Next question, which model shows an even number? Next question, what is the value of the digit 1 in the number 61? Look at the model. Next question, Jeff starts at 290 and counts by tens. What are the next 6 numbers Jeff will say? So I want you to think, if we're skip counting by tens, you might want to start before 290 to help you keep going. Maybe you want to start at 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. There you go. Next question. Megan counts by 1s to 10. Lee counts by 5s to 20. Both Megan and Lee start counting at 0. Who will say more numbers? Well, this is when Ms. GW gets her pencil and her notebook, and she starts writing down. Megan says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Megan counted 10 numbers. She says 10 numbers. Lee counts by 5s to 20. 5, 10, 15. Uh-oh. Who said more numbers? Anne has a favorite number. It has a digit less than 4 in the tens place. It has a digit greater than 6 in the ones place. Select all the numbers that could be Anne's favorite number. Well, if it says select all the numbers, that right there tells me that I am going to have more than one answer. Here's the other thing I am going to need to do. I'm going to need to write some work. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a mystery spot of 10s and 1s, right? And if her favorite number has a digit less than 4 in the tens place, then I know it could be, let's see, I could have maybe a 3, and it has a digit greater than a 6 in the ones place. So remember, this is my ones place. So this is how I'm doing my work on my scrap paper. This is your hint, a number greater than 6. So I could start here. Well, that's not one of my choices, but that doesn't mean that I couldn't come up with 2 more that would be a choice. Make sure that you are following the clues, okay? And do your work. Next question. Joe lives on Maple Road. Her address is a 2-digit number. It has a 1 in the ones place and a 7 in the tens place. What's Joe's address? Manatee, same thing. I have a 2-digit number. I have 10s and 1s. You should be doing this on your scrap paper to figure it out. Follow the clues. This is just like the mystery math we've done. Next question. Select all the numbers that show counting by 5s. Well, if I look at this very first choice, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Look at the ones place. The ones place keeps increasing by 1. That means that they're counting by 1s. I know that A is not one of my choices. But again, select all the numbers. There may be more than one correct answer. Next question. Mrs. Payne needs 35 notepads. She can buy them in packs of 10 or as single pads. Select all the ways Mrs. Payne can buy 35 notepads. This should sound very familiar to you. The best way to attack this problem, remember, is by making a chart. So we make our chart here with our 10s and our 1s, right? And if I start off with 35 notepads, wouldn't I have 3 10s and 5 1s, right? Then what's the next way I did it? Remember, I could also make it with 2 10s, but then how many 1s would I have? Because it has to stay at 35 no matter what. That's your hint. Next question. It is basketball day at the gym. The green team scores an even number of points. The blue team scores an odd number of points. Each team's score is a 2-digit number. Select a number of points that each team could score. So this sounds like an opportunity to use our C.U.B.E.S strategy. So we should definitely be looking at numbers, looking at clues, and boxing in code or keywords. Green team is even, blue team is odd. They're both 2 digits, right? So we need to find which one is correct. Check the green team's score. Is it 18? I don't know. Is that an even number? Only you can tell me. Next question. It's basketball day at the gym. The green team score was 14. What is the value of the ones digit? So if I have 14, where is the 4? In what place? Last question. There were 36 people at the first game of basketball day. The number of people went up by 10 each game for the next 3 games. Enter the number of people who came to the games. So if I start at 36, but it goes up by 10 for each game, that sounds like skip counting by, that's right, tens. All right, manatees, you've got this. When you're finished, you're going to mark done. You will turn it in, and then I will tell you you can hang up from the meet. Remember, you need your pencil, and you need your scrap paper, and you need your positive mindset. You've got this. I know you do.